Hey guys, so I've been promising you now for a while to do a tutorial on the Sleek Oh So Special palette that I've purchased a while back. It looks like this, and it's full of really beautiful colors, but today I'm just going to be focusing more so on a pink look because I feel like it's probably most likely the colors in this palette when people buy it that are overlooked and skipped and not used. But I feel like there's really great potential in them. So I definitely wanted to feature like a whole tutorial centered around it. So that'll help people think kind of outside the box when you get a more neutral palette with like pops of color. And pink is my favorite color. It's not always the easiest color to wear, but I hope that this tutorial and this look kind of makes it a little bit more comfortable for people to try. So if you want to see how I did it, then keep watching. Okay, so this is what the Oh So Special palette looks like, and it has a lot of really nice neutrals, and then it also has some kind of like pops of pink and blush colors. So these are the colors I'm going to be kind of working with today because I just feel like anybody can kind of make up the neutral colors, but the pink, sometimes if people get this palette, they might think like, oh, what can I do with all those pinks? So those are the colors I'm going to be starting with. To start out, I'm just going to put a base on my eye, and this is the MAC paint, which I think is discontinued. It's Sublime Nature. It's like a brown, but it's basically just like my skin tone. I think it is discontinued, but I'm just using this as my base, so really you could use any primer base that you have. This is just the one I'm trying to use, and it kind of just dries to like a powdery finish. Forgot that I had these in my little drawers and I was cleaning out the one day, and I really like them. I don't know if they are discontinued, but I haven't seen them or heard about them in a while. Okay, and they dry pretty quickly, so that's good. Okay, so to start out, I'm going to take this color right here. It's the second one in from the left on the bottom row. Like a shimmery pink, really pretty. And I just need to find a brush to use. I'm going to actually use this little Sigma Performance brush. It's the shader lid brush E56. And I like this brush because it's just gives you like a really precise application of where you put the color. Let's see if I can zoom you in a little bit more. Okay. I'm just going to basically cover my lid with this color. I go right up to the crease, but don't go in the crease, just underneath it. And I like going right into the inner corner too, just to kind of highlight. Alright, and then I'm going to take the color right above it. It's a little bit more pink, and I'm going to put that right at the end of my eye, so like right here. Kind of like in that V shape. A little ways up into the crease, but just about halfway in. Just to kind of make it a little bit more defined. This brush is really good for precision shading. Okay. So next I'm going to take an oldie Sigma brush. This is a flat shader brush. I don't even know, it has the old numberings on it, but it's just the, you know, flat shader brush. And I'm going to take this, the brightest pink in the palette, which is this color right here. Just on the tips of it. And I'm going to kind of deposit this color right into the crease. And you can see it's very pink. It's kind of a little crazy, but we like that. And I'm going to take a blending brush I'm just going to take this double-ended Sigma brush and I'm going to blend this color. I just feel like the pink in the crease, although it's never really shown, like I feel like people don't do this, it really lifts up your eye and it just gives like a nice bright effect. And I do the same thing with like Paradisco from MAC, colors like that. It just really, like I just feel like it really lifts your eye. I'm going to intensify it a little bit more, just get a little bit more color on the brush. And go into the crease with it. Same on the other. And then to kind of blend over top of that, I'm taking another blending brush. This one is from Bodyography, and I'm taking the lighter pink, this one. So this is the one I put in the crease. I'm going to take the lighter one and kind of blend right above that and further up into the crease. And this will kind of just soften the color in the crease and also make it a little bit more of a smooth transition to the highlight. So it's kind of like those soft neutrally brown colors that you would use, like soft brown, kind of doing the same thing here. Okay, and then for highlight, I'm going to take this big fat smoky wide crease brush from Essence of Beauty and take this creamy white color. It's a matte, really, really nice. And go right underneath the crease. I mean the brow, not the crease, brow. Dust off the rest of the color and then just kind of blend it a little bit so it's not harsh. And that's pretty much it for eyes. I think it's super pretty. I love using pinks for that, like that. Let me zoom you out just a little bit. Okay, now for liner, I don't want to do anything too stark like black, so I'm going to stick in the same palette and I'm going to use this kind of dark matte color here. It's like a purple, a really deep purple color. And I'm going to use that as my eyeliner. Just on my favorite eyeliner brush. This is the, my hands are so dirty. This is the E05 from Sigma eyeliner E05 brush. And just going to kind of line my eyes the same way that I would if this was a gel liner. It's just a much softer line. And I'm also going to go right underneath my eyes with the same color. Not on the waterline, just right underneath the lash line. But I'm only going to go about halfway in. There's also a matte black in this palette, which is great. So if you are using the more like smoky brown blues, you could use that as your liner color. I love using shadow for liner because you don't need to be precise. It just really looks so soft and natural. Again, just going about halfway in. And then I'm going to just take this little applicator that came with it and that creamy white color and go right on the inner to meet that black, just to kind of brighten up the bottom. And I'm going to just kind of go heavier in the corner and then kind of blend it out to where we meet that purple color. And that is it. I'm also going to just take this brown color right here and fill in my eyebrows a little bit, which is another reason I love this palette so much, is because it's such an easy palette to travel with because I don't need to bring around bring along my MAC Charcoal Brown because I basically have a perfect eyeshadow color in this palette. And that is it for this palette, but you can just see, I just kind of use the pinky purpley colors, but there's just so many things you can do with this palette, and this creamy white is such a perfect highlight. I love that you get a matte black. You do also get the matte purple, you get a matte brown. This is like a matte, like skin tony color. Just a really, really nice palette. I really like this one a lot. Okay, I'm going to just curl my lashes and put some mascara on. And I'm going to use the Buxom, this one, mascara. I'm going to top it off with the Armani Eyes to Kill just to give it a little bit more volume and black. Okay, I'm going to zoom you out. No need to be that close anymore. I'm going to put I already have my foundation on my face. It's the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua in the color 50. And then I used the Chanel Bronze Universal to bronze my cheeks. And now I'm going to just take the Select Moisture Cover. This is in NW20. Oh, excuse me. And I'm just going to dab this underneath my eye, and this will just clean up any fallout and also just brighten my under eye. And this is just a MAC 285. I think it's a 285. It looks like 28S. I don't know. It's kind of like a duo fiber crease brush, but I use it as a concealer blending brush. I usually like to do my foundation after I do my eyes because of fallout, but for the sake of time in this tutorial, I just did my foundation before I started the video. But I definitely always wait to put the concealer on until after. I just feel like it makes such a difference. If your under eyes are like super bright, it's just gonna only make your eyeshadow and your eyes look so much better. And this is just the Hourglass concealer. I just have some fun little spots on my face that I need to cover. A little extra coverage. And then for powder, I've been really loving this one. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Wear. It's in the pretty orange and pink packaging, and this one's just the natural beige color. It comes with a pink sponge underneath. But I am just using this to kind of set everything. This is just a big Essence powder brush. I just want a very light coverage, like where I just put the concealer and then under my eyes. I don't really get oily, but I just like to definitely set under my eyes so I don't have to worry about any kind of makeup smearing or melting throughout the day. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to use the MAC Instant Chic, which is probably my favorite. It's like a really nice peachy pink. And this is just a MAC 109. Just cleaning it off. I know this is discontinued, but I also know that Max Melba has been termed a dupe for it, so I can still kind of get a similar color to it. It's just a very natural color, but it's so pretty and it's very buildable, which is why I like it. And then for highlighter, I'm just going to use the Barbie Loves MAC. This is so funny. The Pearl Sunshine Beauty Powder, which I don't want it to go away. I hit pan on it and I was like excited but sad because this is probably one of my favorite beauty powders. Because it actually has pigment to it and you can actually use it for something other than the packaging. Okay. And for lips, I've been really into the bright lipstick, as we all know. So I think I'm going to do a really bright lipstick and go with Fuchsia, which is really bright. I'm going to just line my lips with the Borderline pencil, which I need to sharpen. This will just help it to not fade outside the lines. I have a whole review video on this pencil in case you missed it and you want to know more about it. So this is fun. So I'm just going to get a lip brush to kind of help me out here. And it's really nice putting that Borderline pencil. You like legit can't go outside the lines even if you tried. I'm just going to blot this and do one more layer so I don't have to worry about it fading. So that is my Sleek Oh So Special tutorial that I have been promising you now for too long. It's really pretty in pink, but at the same time it's like very neutral. Like I could easily wear this eyeshadow to work. I've done it before. It's nice for like nighttime too. I feel like it's very neutral. It could go both ways. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think that if you are somebody that likes pink eyeshadow but you've always kind of been hesitant because of, I feel like, the bad rap that pink eyeshadow gets, definitely try out something like what I just did because I think you'll be really surprised and like the results. So thank you guys for watching and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!